Doppler, actually, they beat the Australians 21-13, 21-12, and the Australians lost to Brazil. I'm just having a look at this. In 3, they got to 15-11. So that really does give a huge incentive to the Austrian pair of Doppler and Horst. If they can win this, they might even be able to get through. It's too big. Yeah, well, that is it. That was set point, and you really don't want to have a foul on the serve, an error on the service at that crucial stage. But hand it to Brazil. They called the timeout at a crucial stage and knew that it was going to put pressure, particularly on Clemens Doppler, who was due to serve. He missed it. Brazil have a 21-19 win in the first set. The action here was really impressive, wasn't it, from Alison? And there are the stats. Attacks to Austria, errors from Austria. That's the problem stat, isn't it? 10 errors to 5 from Brazil. Problem with the serves, received 17. They just made too many serving errors. I think they actually lost out by something like 5 service aces. I don't actually have that exact stat, but it's something in that order. So 5 problems with the serve. So it is going to be Alexander Horst who will serve for the second set start. There were 4 service errors at the start of the first set. Let's see if they can improve on that. It's a step forward. This is a step forward as well, and that's out of play off the block, and that's 1-0 Brazil. But was it touched? No. Okay, and Horst makes a little complaint about this, but I tell you, everything happened so fast. Well, it's a little clench of the fist as well, which suggests that Horst thought he'd won it. But it's 1-0 Brazil. Oh, Doppler's got the chance now. And he's out of play for 2-0 Brazil. Another good start for the Brazilians. They will certainly be favourites here. 22nd in the world rank, in this particular seeding for Austria. Number 3, Brazil. That one's short, it's 1-2. Top of the rankings, or top of the seedings, actually, by tradition, the hosts, Numador and Horst, who got into the final last week in St. Petersburg. They are the top, with Dorothy and Meyer in second place, Alison and Bruno in third. And here is now Alison receiving the service from Doppler. And again, it's through the block, and that another power play. He could have been in any contact sport, couldn't he? And really dominated. I'd have loved him in my rugby team, that's for sure. He is such a big player. Yeah, nice touch, but well kept in. That is fabulous from Bruno! Oh, yes. Well, they're pointing to each other here, but I tell you what, that is a fantastic pickup by Bruno Schmidt, and that has confirmed that Brazil are very much into this and enjoying themselves in the sunshine of Apeldoorn. Look at that. That's a great set from a difficult position. It's 4-1. Another big block. How many more do you need? That takes him up to 11, I think, altogether at the moment. It might even be 12. But that is the break here now, and you have to say that Alison has now really got the rhythm. There was a moment when we thought he was struggling a little bit with his form, but look at this now. He's absolutely fired up. and firing. Great to see, isn't it? Beach volleyball in the sunshine. We don't have much sea around. Alison loves to actually surf as well, but you won't get much of that in Apeldoorn, but certainly he can probably do a bit of internet surfing if he wants. And then he'll be able to find himself starring.
Een mooi programma hier in Apeldoorn vanavond nog. Het is straks nog 3 dageswedstrijden.
I can take that. Yeah, I was very tempted to put it back in court there. Wouldn't have made any difference. But here we go. It's 6-1 and Brazil absolutely flying at the moment. Very difficult for the Austrians. I thought during the first set that they were feeling reasonably comfortable, but they did have a chance. Brazil have taken hold of this game now. Nice cover. Good cover. Bruno is down the line. I tell you, they are really skilled. They combine well. They absolutely lock hands. It's very, very difficult to get through them. Good work. That's another great set, isn't it? What a great bump set that was. 7-1. It's easy. The block. No, not this time. Doppler puts it down. It was very interesting because Alison had a big smile after that. Up he goes, and it's to the side of the block. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. You just felt it coming, didn't you? You knew there was an earthquake about to open up the ground. Look at this. It is just bang through the block. No chance, Doppler. Oh. Well, I tell you, doesn't matter which side of the net that's going to go, whether right or left. Bruno Schmidt is so quick. Look at this, he gets there, doesn't quite get it up, but once more, it's almost giving the chance to recover. 3-8, Doppler. My goodness me, and again, off the defender and right up into the stand. Another huge hit from Bruno Schmidt. And at 6'1", you'd have to think that Doppler would have a chance to break that rhythm, but there's no chance with that block. It's 9. And another big hit from Bruno is outside, off the net and out, so that goes to Austria. From the left post, from the outside hitter's position, if you're talking 6-a-side, this is just a little wide. Well, join the conversation. Hashtag FIP World. Some great interest and enthusiasm, and that is another big Brazilian hit. It's off the block. It's 10 points to Brazil. 10-4. Over and out. You've got to be at my age to appreciate that one.
Voor een verschil van 6 punten goed te maken. En Apeldoorn, de mannen zijn van de winnaar van de serie. Maar nog een keer te horen voor Team Austria, Team Brazil.
Stadium announcers again doing a fabulous job keeping the crowd interested. Doppler is out, but it's touched. Yeah, now that was a nice little moment. Alison actually admits that he touched it. A little nod of the head, but as soon as he, there you go, just off the tops of the fingers, and he raised his right hand to say, yep, you're right. 5-10, good sportsmanship. Doppler. Doppler's down.
is net zo een gratis punt voor Brazilië. De sterke mannen die vorig jaar het Klagenvoort-toernooi is te winnen.
There you go, Klagenfurt. He's just mentioned the Grand Slam there where they were victorious, and that is out of play. Oh my goodness, and they're just falling apart here at the moment, Horst. He's wearing Steer on his shorts, they both are, and he was actually born there. But they need some inspiration from somewhere now, these Austrians. That's another good shot, good angle. Didn't quite get across to that one. Alison a fraction slow on it, but a good set. And there, fabulous angle. Well, they haven't quite given up on it yet, but at 6-12, it's going to be tough. At least that one's in. Here's a chance for 7. They make it. Good stuff. And a little check by Bruno Schmidt. He went a little bit off to the left, so there was no protection behind the blocker. There you go. He'd already gone out of sight, out of picture. Nice work there. Horst again. 5 points the difference. This is going to be a big hit. It is a huge hit. You just felt it. He just did a 50% shot last time. This is now going to be an 80%. 13 points to 7. Brazil comfortable at the moment. Austria facing the sun and facing a big score. And that's a nice little dink again from Doppler. Doppler the dinker. Technical timeout now. We've got an aggregate score. 21. So, yeah, a couple of nice little shots over the top, but they're finding it hard to resist the attack of Brazil. Both the Brazilians, Alison and Bruno, are actually really sharing the attacking responsibilities. The Beach Girls, I'll say no more. I dare say you saw a few smiles in the crowd there, and why not? Fantastic. We love the atmosphere, we love the celebration, the very party atmosphere here. It's a really great venue. Everyone appreciating it, and the girls have put in a lot of work, and they certainly are. Every match is very impressive. Right, it's do or die time for Austria and for Clemens Doppler with the ball. You can see the score in the background. 8-13. Did I tell you it was 75-80% last time? That was a 90%er. Bang! Take that. 14 points to 8. And it will be Alison to go to the line. Equally as hard, and the delivery too low. But once again, I know it's a problem in terms of the sun. We've said it many times, but it is absolutely right into the ball toss position. In fact, it goes through the sun as it goes up. Oh, nice work. Very nicely played by Doppler. So following that error, that fault at the service, we have Alison that is not very confident at the spike zone either. 2 in a row for Österreich. Good service. Alison will hit this one. Yep, you bet. It was not going to be holding back there. He was annoyed with himself losing 2 in a row. This is what happens. You pay for it if you make Brazil lose 2 in a row. 15-10. Yeah. That's really good. On the line. Nice little play. A lob, you might say, into the corner. 11-15. Well, it really is do or die time now for Doppler. Got to get some real pressure on from the serve. That's a good pressure. Watch out, Alison is right there. And he makes the cross court. That is interesting because Alexander Horst has started his run and he was going in behind the blocker. But in fact, that strategy didn't pay off. Watch him, he goes to the left and it comes off him. Wow. When I say it comes off him, it moves away from him into the space. It's a good shot. Great save. Fabulous save. Bruno's got it here. And he makes another one. But that is really, really good rallying. Hey, it's in. Needed it. 12-16. Good stuff. They'll change ends here. The sun just hides behind a cloud temporarily. In the replay, the sun is out. When you come back live, it would have just hidden a while. Here we go, another one. Lovely finish. Now that makes the serve a little easier. What am I saying? Well, that really is annoying. He needed that one to be in. Absolutely desperate. They have been plagued by faults at the serve. 17-12, Brazil, close to victory. Out of play off the net, and that is 18. 18-12. Familiar? Well, the overture is certainly being played by Brazil at the moment because that was a chance, in fact, a couple of chances that have been spurned by Austria. Another chance. And this time it is in. But you can tell he's so annoyed that they haven't got closer. Great shot. Fabulous. Over the top of the block and right into the corner. Great lob. 13-18. Get this one in. Well, really, I'm not going to bore you with comment because it's obvious, isn't it? We'll let the music tell the story. In Brazil, have got the rhythm. Yeah, that's just gone out, but, well, 14-19. A little too little, a little too late, and a little too little. Alexander Horst will take this service, but they've already, looking at the body language, they've already given up on this one. They've just, the heads are down. At least that was it. Bruno. Bruno's big. That is match point now for Brazil. And Alison Conte-Cerruti and Bruno Oscar Schmidt at number 3 in the seeds have absolutely dominated this one. They were challenged significantly in the first, but now at 20 points to 14, they have got 6 match points in the bag. It will be Bruno Schmidt to serve. But Alison has had a ball tonight. Match point, and that is it. It's done. 71 kilometers an hour, and a really, really good service ace there from Bruno Schmidt. And that means out of 3 matches, the Brazilians are perfect. They've won all 3. They won the first against Australia's Court and Schumann, 17-18. They won the next one against Pereira and Sherif Yunusi. That was in 3 last night, and now they've just beaten Doppler and Horst in very impressive style in 2. Very, very good work. And I tell you, they are going to be a force to reckon with. And you wouldn't bet against Alison Conte-Cerruti picking up his 2nd World Championship title because he is in sparkling form at the moment. There he is. He certainly is a bull, isn't he? Ha ha, well done. Bravo. 21-19, 21-14, and Brazil can afford to celebrate another big win. Let's have a look at the highlights of the match. And again, there was some really impressive gathering of the ball from difficult positions, some lovely chasing by Schmidt particularly, and a great improvisation, lots of blocking. And again, it's Schmidt that gets there. And watch this one, it's a huge hit down the right side for the point. Schmidt has been an enormous contributor to this match. Alison is the big star, but Schmidt is the quiet assassin. 41 serves over 34, but the errors, just look at them, 18-9, that's the big problem, isn't it? And they were, a lot of them were for the service line facing the sun. Well, Doppler and Horst will be disappointed. Alison and Bruno move on, and we'll have an interview in just a couple of moments with them both.
Yes, a 40 minutes play against the guys of Austria. It was a tough start, but at which moment did the game break?
I think last week we played against them. They beat us 2-1 in also an amazing match. And we knew that we need to come very concentrated for those guys. They are playing pretty well. They save like fire all the time. For our luck, they made some mistakes in the server. But it was fantastic. Like we keep our level. That's what like we are trying to do all the time, day by day. Like try to raise our level match by match. This is more important in tournaments like this. Like this. We have this whole week playing, so we want to keep this tournament long for us. This is good, and we will try to do our best for sure in every match. But the main important was, like you said, we started the game very tough for both sides, but we keep our level, we keep our concentration. I think mentally we played pretty well, so that's the main point at this match for us. I'm very happy with that.
Right, thank you very much, guys, and success in the rest of the tournament.
So he spoke as well as he played, Bruno Schmidt. Great work there. Crowd really enjoyed that one, I can tell you. They saw some of the stars of the World Championship right here. Let's have a look then at Pool C for men. That is the table. Brazil, 3 played, 3 wins, 6 points. Australia, Qatar, Austria are back in second position with equal number of points, 4 each. But Brazil are right at the top of the tree. So one more match to come in just a while.